Here we are with legend Kenny Adams, a trainer of many world champions. Mr. Adams, I want to talk to you first about your fighter, Edwin Valero. I know unfortunately something happened. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, he working out in the gym and did a little heavy lifting on one particular day. I wasn't around then, but anyway, it ended up happening is he's got a tear like in his not his kneecap per se, but it's really
his calf.
And it's really we went to asbestos and everything to try to get it, push that thing out, and it just wouldn't go enough. It couldn't do enough that he could be running and stuff and stay prepared and sharp. Although we've been working pretty good at staying real sharp, but it just didn't happen. So we don't want to take chances like that and fight him with a bad calf, and it may not heal up any more than likely at that time frame when we're not going to get enough time to really get completely in shape.
So unfortunately, the fight against Perez is off
yes,
July 11th?
It's off. I don't know what's the deal particularly. I just know that we notified Golden Boy that we couldn't fulfill that date for the 11th of July.
Now, we talked about this at the gym. You actually said that this is not the first time this happens to Sharif, that this actually happened the first time he fought for a world title against Abril.
Yes, it did. Before Abril fight, he had a little slight, then he had a little tear in Achilles tendon in his left ankle. So it seemed like he gets snake bitten for some reason. I don't know what the hell happened, but that was one of the reasons then that he couldn't push off with his left foot. He could only push off with his right foot, which caused him to move to his left, right in front of Brill's right hand. So we had proposed moving to his right, to his jab hand, and pivoting and hooking him in the manner of doing that, but it just didn't work for us either, you know. But and one thing about Sharif at this point in time, he has improved a lot since the fight he had in Massachusetts and this past few fights. He's looked nothing but tremendous. He's knocked everybody out, and he's just improved so much more. He's learned to pivot and do everything that needs to be done now. Before, I was not pleased with his performances because his rhythm wasn't there, but now he's got the rhythm going and everything. I put him in a Zumba class, and that got his rhythm to work and everything, so it works out real well for him now.
And I know you guys are still focused once he gets healed, and you guys want to stay on track for a world title.
Definitely. He's 25 and won with 19 knockouts, you know, so we deserve a shot.
It'll be another world champion added to your list. How many do you have so far, Mr. Adams?
26 total. I'm looking for 30. Before I finish the game, I want to get 30. And 4 more I need.
And you got a young stable.
I think I got a couple of them here. I got my man Cespedes there.
There you go. That's what I was about to ask you. The Cuban sensation, Raul Cespedes, who looks spectacular tonight.
Yes, he's really coming on and coming on. He's hungry. He wants it, and he's willing to put sacrifice and work hard. You know, here's a guy that doing his thing, man. He's working. Plus, he comes, he gets to the gym, gets his run in, and there every day.
And he looked good today. He definitely showed. Now, you know, you're a legend. You know, 26 world champions. You know, you're looking for number 30. 4 more to go.
Yes.
I want to ask you what you think of the current state of boxing right now.
Well, you know, I don't want to knock boxing itself. I don't think the fighters are as good as they were years ago. But you know, my real truth of it all is I don't blame the fighters so much as I blame our trainers.
Right.
I think our problem is that we have to look at our Olympics to see what's happening. For the last 2 or 3 Olympics,
right,
we haven't got any, the guys that get any medals the last time for the men. Right. The girls did, but the men didn't. So what is that showing us? That somewhere's wrong somewhere. And I think it's about teaching. I'm not knocking into the trainers or anything, but I think everybody has to spend more of their time in teaching kids how to do the proper thing, the proper jab, proper defense. Also, you can't be the yes man for them all the time. You got to stand up and be counted, and that's the way I am. And when they come in the gym, it's my way or the highway, and I say that, you know. It's got to work, and it can't. But most people don't work that way, you know. They think they got to cater to the fighter. You don't have to cater to him. I think a fighter will respect you more if you make him do the right thing, and I think that's what really people need to do. And I see that happen so often. Okay, baby, okay. You don't feel like it, that's okay. No, you don't get your ass out there, let's get on it.
All right.
Let's do this.
Definitely. So I mean, that makes a lot of sense. You know, the training, the trainers, but also, I mean, I think around the world, a lot of talents developing in places like Ukraine, and a lot of different places are grooming talent.
Yes, it's true. I spent a little time in Kyrgyzstan and in Uzbekistan training some of those guys, and we had a few world champions come out of that area too. And because there's one now, it's a light heavyweight, Beibut Shimonov. He was one. I trained him for a while too. So they're coming along. Ruslan Sagaev, I trained him, started him out as a matter of fact. Mohammed Abdullayev, Khalid Togenbayed, Kuna Togenbayed. He was another good prospect come from that part of the country. Those guys are real hungry. It's one thing. They will die for you. You take those fighters really are the ones that really push and want to move to the next level. And I also see a big move now. The Cubans are looking real good. They're doing the same thing. A lot of them are looking real good, such as Cespedes, Raul. He's coming along real good, and that's just a test to what they're doing. Like the baddest fighter really that I've seen lately is Reginald. This boy, he does things, he does tricks in the ring.
Right.
And I like Crawford. I had Crawford for 3 fights.
Crawford's definitely a bad boy, but the only bad thing about Rigondeaux is, unfortunately the fans don't like the style.
I know, they don't like the style, because he can't touch this. There he is,
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Adams, I wanted to ask you, out of all the world champions, which one was your favorite to work with and the easiest?
The easiest was probably, and I had him about a year, was Edwin Valero.
Oh, wow.
He was the easiest because he worked so hard, and he wanted to beat everybody doing everything. But the biggest thing that he hurt everybody. He knocked every damn body out in the gym that he sparred with. And I would get 56-pounders and stuff for him to work with. He got to where he just couldn't get nobody no more, And then, it's just one of those little things that happened. But Edwin was one tough monster. He was like 27-0, 27 knockouts, 19 in the first round.
Just had some demons.
This cat, he had a bunch of demons in him. And he did have demons in him, but I don't believe he killed himself, though. I don't believe that.
Oh, wow.
I think somebody else, I think they set him up for that.
So Valero was the easiest to work with. Who was your favorite?
I think of teaching and learning Eddie Cook. Go back years ago. Eddie Cook, Kennedy McKinney, because they had such great styling. Eddie Cook could punch. He was a strong, heavy puncher. And the Corrales, he just wanted to learn so bad. He was a banger and slugger when I got him. He became a boxer. And then after I left, he became a slugger again, But he could really do a lot of boxing too. Matter of fact, I did one video in ringside training video, and he did the training video with me. But I really enjoyed working with him.
Wow, it's been a pleasure. We could definitely talk to you all day. I'm sure you got boxing stories for.
Yeah, my first world champion was a guy from France. His name was Rene Jacot. He's the one that knocked Donald out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have to Google him. I don't know him off the top of my head, but
Rene Jacot from France.
Hey,
yes, sir.
Definitely have to check him out. It's a pleasure. But before we let you go, you got any final words for the boxing fans out there, the boxing heads?
Keep supporting boxing. Boxing is just taking another step. They're moving to the next level. So with y'all support, keep on pushing, knocking them out.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Kenny Adams, top trainer. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.